Hey guys, it's Bob with Metz Machines. Again, we had some slight delays with video production. We kind of can't catch a break with the weather today. It's raining. We got a whole bunch of ice, but I wanted to show you what's going on in the shop. We got a 365 Basic here up on the rack, and this was outfitted from the factory as a TR Basic. We ordered them all in that way, and then if a customer does want the engine package, we end up doing the engine upfit here. So you'll see on this one, we've got the engine mount bracket here, which is made by Japa, and the gas tank mount bracket, also made by Japa, and then we supply the engine and the pump here, which is approved by them for use with this machine. So, yeah, Ken's working on this morning. Right behind us, we got a little big block on the engine hoist here. This looks kind of silly because because of the size of the engine versus the crane. But this is the Honda IGX 700 V Twin. This is what we use on the 365 Basics and the 365 Pro. And EFI electronic governor. This has been an awesome engine, and of course the crane may be overkill, but it's better than using your back to put this up on the machine. So we're going to take our drive this morning. We're going to go over to Kent's place, and we're going to see a 365 TR Basic in action. It's going to operate the same as this machine, but since I can't show you this machine in operation, I want to show you that machine. So we're going to go for a ride. All right, So we're heading out now. You can see our driveway is pretty much all snow and ice, but we have been getting it sanded and salted. So well, I don't know if there's a little salt in it, but it's been working well that way. We got those two cleaners are getting ready to go out to Hartville, and that's actually where that 365 Basic that you just saw in the beginning of this video, that's where that one's going too, with the gas engine on. So I know that one of those cleaners is sold. I know that 365 Basic with the engine and the other cleaner are still available. As of this moment anyway. So we're gonna head down to Kent's place. We're only about 5 minutes from there, and then we're gonna see how the processor does in the wet, ice, rain, snow, whatever this is. It's we get that question a lot about the belts, because we use rubber infeed belt, rubber outfeed belt, and I'll show you guys today how it performs in real world conditions. This is not, I don't know, this is not, I like making firewood in winter. I like making it in fall, really any other time. But I mean, if it's raining or if it's just wet and mushy like this, it's not as fun, but it still works well. So we'll see that next. All right, guys. So we're out at Kent's place, and you can see behind me 365 TR Basic, and this is the 465 Basic rack. We don't have power feed on that, right?
No.
That's okay. That's the manual. So this is being powered by a Minneapolis Moline, correct?
Correct.
And
Jet
what is
Star
it?
3.
A what?
A Jet Star 3.
Okay, and what's it for power?
About 45, 50 horse.
Does it care that the processor's
Not
there?
one bit.
Okay. All right. So, so yeah, it's kind of cool to see that. And then I wanted to talk to him about logs too, because he just got a new delivery of logs here, and you can see over here is the pile. What are we looking at species-wise?
It's going to be maple, ash, cherry, a little bit of yellow birch.
Okay. I see there's a few in there that are too big for the old Basic,
Just
but
a couple.
Most of that looks like it'll go through here. So, you know, I've told you guys before, like, we're spoiled in central Wisconsin with what we can get for logs. Like, that's good looking stuff to go through a processor. So I wanted to show you guys too, because today, if you can see, this is all ice. Everything is freaking ice. This winter, I don't know what's going on in Wisconsin. We did get a decent amount of snow at one point, but now we've got all ice. So, one of the questions we get on these processors, any of the Japas, is the rubber belts on them, right? And so today's going to be a good show of that. We've got kind of snow and ice covered logs. So you'll see I probably have to assist a little bit getting into the machine, but the infeed does have rough grip on the bottom of it, which does help a lot pulling the logs in. And if we do start to slip, we just have to make sure our tension is good. One of the biggest benefits with that rubber outfeed belt is that it actually throws the wood. And if you look at the chain style outfeeds, they usually just drop the wood straight off. And you see we've got a helper here that's going to help us run the machine a little later, right? No. Okay. So yeah, we're going to fire this up. Kent has told me that his Mustang is a little loud. He told me he bought a Mustang. We should look at that quick too. I was excited, and I'm still excited too. So Kent's got the old Mustang here.
Yep.
He'll be moving logs around with that. And he said this is gas engine powered?
Gas engine, little 4-cylinder Ford industrial engine in there.
Do you know how many horsepower?
Off the top of my head, I do not.
Okay.
No. It's enough to lift firewood. That's all I care
Yeah,
about.
and you got the custom weight on the back
Yep,
you were just
yep.
telling me about.
Courtesy of Ponzi.
Some other people in the forestry industry may recognize that. So yeah, let's fire everything up and fire some logs through this thing. See what we got.
Sounds good.
There we go. Now guys, I'll push back, run the log in, pull down to cut. Oh, I don't even know if this is wood or ice or what it is, but I can see that there's a big knot in it. So I just picked the knife up. I'm gonna hit straight down and hopefully knock it out, rotate it, and then try it again. So can I hit straight down with this? So within the knotty stuff, try to put the knot facing up. And this machine, we're actually using an old style 6-way knife. So the new 6-way works better than this. This one's still got the vertical spots here, where the new style has got kind of more symmetrical pieces. So that's kind of a knotty piece, right? This is maple, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I still think we need more R's, man.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds better. But go down a little bit. We still got that 6-way knife in there. Kent had said on these smaller ones to just pick the knife up, so we're not utilizing all 6 pieces of the knife. We're kind of making a mix of some bigger splits and some smaller splits. And you can see too, I'm still pulling in these this ice-covered log with no issue. So we got a few more that are pretty well covered, and you can see those getting pulled in here as well. So. This one's already split for us, so. Hey, a nice straight one.
Right?
All right, so this one's a little bit more banana-ish. Let's see what happens.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, now that I'm gonna fix. I don't see the need to, hey, don't need to resplit it. Something to remember, guys. When this stuff's open, splitter doesn't work, saw doesn't work, all right? So this log, since it didn't want to go in there, I just flipped it around. We got kind of a knot at the end here, and I'm gonna lower the knife a little bit, and we'll try going in from this side now. This is also kind of a nasty looking piece. Yeah. See what we got. Thank you. Moving the conveyor now. For me, it's more of a challenge when the logs are going this way. When the rack's the other way, which you can't do right here, when the rack's the other way, you can use a hook to pull them towards you. In this case, yeah, I really got to have somebody on the other end of it. But that's where having one of the powered racks really helps. And again, you can see this is pretty well ice covered. If you look at the belt here too, the belt looks like it's pretty well covered and stuff, but it's still working quite well from that standpoint. Yeah, we got to add a little more tension to the belt now.
All right.
I'm gonna keep it running, I think. So you can see that it wasn't pulling this log in, and the thing is, you got to use your eyes and look. This was spinning. The drum in here is spinning. The belt wasn't. Okay, so we got to add some more tension to this belt, and we actually did a separate video on that. But right now, I'm gonna tension this by breaking this loose. So I'll spin this one out a bunch here. Okay, and for now, just to get this log in there, I'll try to tighten these both up the same amount. And then after we get this log in, then we'll set the tracking when there's no log on the belt so we can actually see what the belt is doing. So we'll fire this log through there quick. Hey, look at that. All right, timer, going. I got too aggressive. All right, let's check our belt now. So now I'll run the belt and we'll just take a look. we got, must be frozen? Something's going on.
There's a wad of stuff underneath.
There's a wad of stuff froze underneath here. So let's get that figured out, huh? So we can fold this up and let's get that. Oh, look at that. All right. All right, we got it. At least it's easy to do that. Okay, so now we can see that we got to do just a little bit here, I think, and we'll be good.
Let me back this one off just a touch.
There you go. Probably just do that and tighten it then. But all right, I'm gonna let him finish that, and then I think for the rest of these logs here, I'm gonna let him run it. It's his firewood operation. Let's see how he rolls with it, all right? You want me to kind of roll stuff through that?
Sure.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh, that one's in there. There we go.
Get the little guy first. This one's gonna start coming in behind you.
The one thing I do a little bit different than Bob is I cut my cookie off at 32. For me, it's easier to see on the tape measure at the end there. A little slippery yet.
There you go. Ah, we're hung up right here. Right here on the end here.
All right.
If you, there you go. It looks like it moved. It ended up moving the knife up. It's still in there.
I think there might be ice on
Yeah,
each side
I see
of the
that.
cartridge.
We should clean out the knife. So if we put these in here like that, and then split it, that should give us some room to get most of the knife cleaned out, and now we'll just make sure all of this sawdust, and there we go, almost. Let's see what we got for knife height range now.
Fingers clear.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice. We probably should have done that to start the day out.
Right?
All right. Yeah, that made the tractor go a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Looks like I got the rack a little low.
All right, hey, let's do a timer again. Fast as you can go, Kent. Let her rip. One of the things you'll see him doing, and this is one thing I stress to everybody with 365s, is that when you pull down on that saw arm, you wait a second or so, make sure the log is done bouncing in the split chamber before you start to push up on the handle. As soon as you start to push up on the handle, the splitter starts. It's a really fast cycling machine, so you gotta be on your A game for it. Or have your hand ready to hit the stop lever or open the hood. If you open the hood, that stops the splitter from starting. You can see on this, there's no downtime. You can start cutting the next piece while the splitter's coming home. It's really nice because that's how we get our fast cycle times, right? Is being able to do both functions at the same time. And in my opinion, that's the point of a firewood processor. You shouldn't have to look like you're playing piano to make firewood in a fast fashion. Now, obviously, this machine has its limitations, right? But for what we're doing here, it works pretty well. As he just got it jammed up. Let's see what he did. What'd you do?
There it is.
You want to lower the knife a little bit?
Right there, I wasn't paying attention.
You want to lower it down a little bit too?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Funny part is too, I was just talking about how it's got limitations.
Yeah.
And I said it works well for what we're doing, and then, yeah, but it's nice to see what's coming out of it. I'm gonna stop you.
Yep. Nice
So this was part of that one that wouldn't split.
It's almost some JPF there.
Yeah, some of it's kind of stringy. Some of it's kind of stringy, kind of knotty. We got stuff going each way, right? All right. As you were. I just do like this now.
I'll try it. Nope. No such luck. I mean, looking at some knots, but
Yeah.
I still think, I don't know. I'm just going to reposition it and see what it does.
Okay.
Maybe I'll go down a touch. See what happens. There we go. All right, I'm gonna try something.
Yeah.
I see two really nice logs. I think Kent should do one and I should do one. So which one do you want?
I'll take the cherry.
Okay.
You can have the
All right,
ash.
I'll help you. Okay.
Time.
All right. I got my work cut out for me. I'm gonna do the 32-inch like he does, okay? Let's see if I can even.
I'll give you a hand.
All right. Is my knife clean? Yeah, we're good. Okay. I just want to make sure you're not setting me up here.
I should pull back on the log then, huh?
Right? I think Kent won for sure. But look at those. I was trying to make these nice, even pieces, man. Oh, that ash looks nice. Dude, that's a nice looking.
Nice
This should have
piece
been
of ash.
lumber. That should have been a freaking bench or something.
Right?
That's me again?
Sure.
All right. I think you need to get some shorter forks. What are those, like 24-inch?
That's what I found, so.
Hey, it works, right?
I had to burn that whole thing together just so I could move firewood, so.
All right.
It works for now.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for letting us come out and do this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a little more talking while you're loading stuff up, and then I think we'll call it good for the video. So.
Sounds good.
All right. So, I don't know how long we actually ran this for. I didn't pay attention to the time. Of course, now the machine is nice and warmed up for the day. You'll probably notice as the video goes along, that the performance of the machine was increasing because it is cold. It's 25, 30 degrees out here. So typically, we'll run the machine on the tractor at idle for maybe 20 minutes or so before getting started. And today, we just started up and went. So try to give you guys kind of like a real world scenario with this, and see us fight with the machine a little bit, right? We did today, so get out of the way because he's going to bring some more logs over here. So I'm not making excuses, but I will tell you that the old style 6-way knife, I don't want to use any bad words, it's not anything like the new style 6-way knife. So if we had the new style 6-way knife here today, I think maybe we would have got it stuck once instead of the 5 or 6 times that we did. So there's a reason that we don't sell that style knife anymore. And unfortunately, I don't have any of the new styles on hand right now. Until our next container gets here from Finland, which is probably about 2 or 3 weeks from today. Thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff.